How different would your life be if you just mastered one of these? All right, welcome to the Family Meeting channel. Welcome to the channel where we just got one job, and that's to leave it better than we found it. We get to build stronger communities, and we do that by building stronger families. I got 5 things that'll help you add value to the person that you are, to the man that you are, to the young leader that you are. We spend so much time, especially as men and women now, if I'm keeping it real, we spend a whole lot of time in that gym, right? Getting the extra lunges in, getting the back and shoulders in, getting all these things that add value and add muscles to our outer frame, but we spend little time on what we're doing in our inner frame. All right. So this lesson is really about us getting up off the couch, getting up and doing something, and going to do the things the good Lord called us to do. All right. So I got 5 of them that if you add these 5 things to what you're doing, to your repertoire in 2026, you will be cold-blooded. Coming in at number 5 is going to be one of my favorite things that I like to do, and that's reading books. This is the season where we are picking up a book. This is the season where we're buying an ebook. This is the season where we're locking in the podcast. This is the season where we're joining and hitting that subscribe button for the Family Meeting channel, right? It's that season where I need to start pulling my resources together, start reading more, start locking in to things that are going to help me grow, right? Starting to lock in the things to help me to think outside of where I am. Books have a way of taking you to a place that's different from where you currently are. I can speak for myself, being from the big Memphis, the big state of Memphis, right? There's a lot of things that I didn't know, a lot of places that I hadn't been. I hadn't really left the city. Picking up a book allows you to leave the environment, the neighborhood, and the city that you're in and be exposed. That's a big word. Be exposed to different things, right? Different opportunities and different atmospheres. So coming in at number 5 is going to be reading. Let's pick up a book this season. Find a small book if you have to. Get one of those ebooks, but let it be on something that you didn't already know, that kind of leads you into what I'm going to talk about for number 4. And coming in at number 4 is going to be adding experiences. All right, we gotta get us some experience under our belt. One of the best things that you have being a young person is that you got time. You got time, and then once you get the degrees, you get ready to go get a job. What's the first thing that they're gonna say you don't have? You don't have any experience. So that means that you got to get out and start doing something. If you think that you like it a little bit, go work. Go start working, right? Go work in the fast food spot. Go do ride share. Go work in the mall. We don't have malls anymore. Go work in the stores, right? Go find something that you enjoy doing and put your foot in it and just get experience in doing it. One of the easiest things that I've done as far as gaining experience was when my parents were real estate agents. I would just hang around with them. Just get experience, show me how to go into a house and unlock it and show potential clients around the house, right? I didn't necessarily have my license per se, but it gave me enough opportunity to get experience in what I'm doing, all right? Number 5 is going to be reading. We're picking up books. Number 4 is going to be experience. Number three is going to be examining the room that we in. Who you hang around? I'm just going to let that one sit right there, right? Man, they were cool in high school. They were my friends in high school. And some people are friends for a lifetime. Some people are day ones. And some people are friends for a season. And we got to start being able to decipher and who goes into what bucket, so we'll know how to aim and how to navigate with the people that's in our world. We got to start hanging around other people who are reading, other people who are going places that we're trying to go, other people who can introduce us and expose us, right, to new and different things. If I'm hanging around the same person that's gonna have me doing things that I don't want to do, or I'm hanging around the same person that's keeping me in the same neighborhood, that's not where I'm trying to go. I need to hang around friends and then connect to new relationships that's gonna invite me to get outside my bubble and start doing different things. All right. So that's number 3, coming in with friends. It's gonna be mentors. Coming in at number 4. It's gonna be mentors at number 4. Lucky for you, or I shouldn't say lucky. Fortunately for you, you got the family meeting channel, right? So Big Unc Car is in the building to help y'all with some of this stuff, right? I get to come alongside you and mentor you and point you in the direction that you want to go. The thing about living as old as I've lived, the thing about living as long as I've lived, I've had a lot of experiences. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've done a lot of things that I wouldn't recommend you to do, so you don't have to make the same mistakes, right? You get to gain. We just talked about experience. You get to gain years of experience, not by actually living it yourself, but just having the right mentors in your world that'll give you a lifetime of wealth and wisdom in a short amount of time. So lock into a mentor, and this is a great opportunity, great time to step out and say, hey, hit that like button, hit that share button. Experience. All right, before we started out at number 5. We started at number 5 being the books that you read, right? The podcasts that you're listening to, the YouTubes that you're pulling up to. We started out at number 4 being gaining more experience. Number 3 being your environment and who you're hanging around. Number 2 being your mentors. And then last and certainly never least, number 1 is going to be, it's time to add a skill set to what you're doing. It's time to start either blue collar or white collar. We are really in a season to where people are being laid off from jobs. We're really in a season where we're trying to figure out our next steps. And the best thing that'll keep you around is building skill sets, right? So does that mean I'm building skill sets as far as relationships? I'm building skill sets as far as being a good leader. I'm building skill sets in the technical fields, right? Those are things that I'm more so working on my mind, working on using my words. I could create a channel, right? Or am I building skill sets in blue collar? Am I learning how to do HVAC? Am I learning how to do plumbing or electrical? Those skill sets put me in demand to get me to start earning income so that I can start working. We have to separate ourselves from the pack, and the way that we do that is by reading more. The way that we do that is by who we hang around. The way that we do that is who we expose ourselves to, getting mentors, getting experience, and then finally adding those skill sets. These 5 things will separate you from the rest of the crowd in 2026. So my question to you is, how different would your life be if you just mastered one of these? If you said, you know what, this year I am leaning in to building on my skill set. So I'm about to go to school and learn how to take apart an air conditioner and put it back together, right? I'm just working on my friends. Right now, I'm just examining everybody that's in my circle and say, I can hang around you or not. Or am I just hitting the subscribe button to the Family Mean channel and getting me a new mentor? Let's go. Your life can be totally different this entire year if you locked in to mastering one of these at a time, right? So add value to who you are. I gave you 5 things. I'm proud of you for locking in to what you're doing. I want y'all to drop it in the comments. Let me know which one of these 5 things you are mastering this year and how you're going to move your life forward. I love all y'all. Appreciate the time. Peace.